I've done a few of these truth of videos so far, and I think it's an excellent tool to remove the surface image of what we think about these celebrities and take a moment to dig a little deeper. Hollywood likes showing us the polished image of a human being. They make them appear to be this perfect role model, and then the moment that the person cracks from the pressure, both Hollywood and the fans just discard them. It's a terrible way to treat another human being, and for that reason, we look forward to exploring the truth about these celebrity icons, which includes the good, the bad, and the ugly. Welcome to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers, and before we kick this video off, let us know down below what your favorite Kanye West song is and tell us why. Also, if you don't want to miss another daily video from us, make sure you tap that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Plus, make sure you stay all the way until the end of this video because I'll be reading out some of your comments as well. Now, without any further delay, let's get right into the truth about Kanye West. As bizarre as it may seem that Kanye is delving into politics, he's actually been very political for a long time. Also, as Jay-Z has mentioned, Kanye has always been Kanye. Even before he ever produced an album, he was standing up on their table, rapping and shouting that he was the savior of Chicago. In many ways, he has done a lot to give back to his community, and through his music at least, right up until maybe the album Life of Pablo, I don't know, you can find it out in the comments section, he was creating some pretty powerful and unique music. Part of his brilliance was that he found a way to create music that revolved around using the power and the flexibility of the human voice. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's backtrack a little bit here to really understand Kanye though. In 1990, Kanye's mother Donda West helped the then 13-year-old Kanye pay to cut his first record in a basement studio. In 1994, after he graduates from high school, Kanye receives a scholarship to attend the Chicago American Academy of Art, where he would go on to study painting before he transferred to Chicago State University to pursue a major in English literature. Although it wasn't until 1998 that he started producing beats for local artists, for which his very first beat was sold for $8,000. Pretty impressive. Kanye was hit up by multiple record companies like Columbia, who offered him opportunities to create music for major artists at the time. We're talking Michael Jackson, they wanted him making beats for everybody. But even before he was successful, he knew that he was going to be bigger than those artists. By 2000, he had met Jay-Z, and the pair immediately meshed so well that Kanye starts producing for Rockefeller Records. Perhaps his defining moment as an artist, though, was in 2002 when he was severely injured in a near-fatal car crash after falling asleep at the wheel. He was driving home from a California recording session and just woke up in the hospital with a broken jaw. His jaw then had to be wired shut by reconstructive surgery, and 2 weeks later, he records the ironically titled song called Through the Wire. For someone that was so experimental with his music, and to have it work out for him until this point really charged Kanye up to also be more outspoken and controversial in the industry. In 2006, he appeared on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine wearing a crown of thorns for a very controversial issue called The Passion of Kanye West. Fast forward to 2009, and Kanye is partnering with Nike to create his very own shoe, the Air Yeezys. This would kick off a whole new appeal of the Kanye West brand, where people began turning to him now for fashion advice. This also happened to be, though, the same year of his infamous Taylor Swift acceptance speech interruption, and that subsequently got him banned from the award show for a little while. By 2015, though, the amount of fame that Kanye had was just insane. He was well known for his musical accolades, but also plagued by controversies. Regardless, he announced at the VMAs that year that he will be running for president of the United States in 2020. The crowd at the time erupted with applause, which, as I've mentioned in the past videos, that this only fueled any delusions of grandeur that he had. The following year, after being hospitalized in LA from exhaustion and sleep deprivation, West met up with the president at Trump Tower in NYC. The two shared kind of an awkward embrace in front of reporters, who asked the rapper if he still planned on running for president in 2020 and if he planned on performing at Trump's upcoming inauguration. Although at the time, Kanye simply replied with, "I just want to take a picture right now." Trump told the surrounding press that they've been friends for life and that they were simply discussing life that morning. Oh, to be a fly on that wall. Kanye has also been the type to pull away from what he perceives as the expected norms of society. It's what makes him who he is, but that also comes at a cost. Recently, with his rally in South Carolina, people watched him speak in an open dialogue with that community for about an hour. Although there were several big moments that made people seriously start to be concerned with his mental health. There's a good reason for this too. How many great artists have we lost lost because of the pressures of fame combined with her own struggles in life. Robin Williams, for example, was someone that had a tough life, then battled with his own bipolar disorder before ultimately taking his own life. We like to judge artists on the surface level without ever asking ourselves the question of why. Why are they acting this way? And when you find a person's why, you can better understand their motivations and intentions when they speak. I genuinely think from looking through Kanye's timeline, if you will, that he was someone his mother almost didn't give birth to. His father wasn't around, and from this childhood trauma that shaped his brain, he has to be the center of attention, or at least he feels that way. That being said, he also seems to genuinely want to help people. However, the tricky thing with that is that in order to help people, you have to first help yourself. Kanye has to look within himself and understand his own pain before he can preach that he will fix others' pain. Especially running for the United States, you're kind of preaching that you will fix America's pain. With that, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled Top 10 Celebrities Who Hid Their Secrets from the World. M says, after what Katie went through with the whole Scientology thing and Tom not really helping her about that, no wonder she left. Just saying. Yeah, I don't blame her at all for wanting to leave, just the press run thing that she did after her divorce was a little bizarre. Just saying. Chana X says, conspiracy theory, Elon Musk is an alien who wants to go home. I love this conspiracy theory so much, and I hope someone is writing this into a screenplay right now as I talk. I'd watch that movie. Dean Wheeler says, what did you do with the money you got from being in the hills have eyes? How dare you, Dean? I put all that money into a mattress for safekeeping. Is that on my IMDb page? Where's my manager? Bruce says, how about doing one with shows canceled before season 1 begins? Oh, I like this idea, Bruce. I will see what we can do. Tiffany Parker says, dad hat though. Johnny, what are you doing? Hiding my long hippie ass hair. Trying. Sometimes I'll let it breathe, but most of the time, no. And that has been the truth about Kanye West. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to our editors for all of their hard work. If you enjoyed this video, then please show us some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, don't forget to drop us a comment down below with your thoughts on today's story. And for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is tap that playlist when it pops up. From Top 10 Beyond the Screen, my name is Johnny Rogers, saying until next time, stay classy.